Hello my frozen society, my name is DrFreezes and you know the rest. So in this video I dedicate to tell you guys that we spend money on gacha. Alright, now don't lie to me. Alright, don't lie to your daddy. Alright, I spend money, you spend money, we all spend money. But at the end of the day, you can't just run away lying to your problems. Alright, so right here in this video, I will dedicate to tell you that there was some pulls that I instantly regret pulling. Alright, and to tell you the truth, I really didn't like it. But I'm going to give you a set of rules, because rule number 1, characters that I got for free does not count on this list. So Amber, Kaya, Lisa, and not only that, Barbara you get when you finish completing the Monset quest, and Shingling you get for free when you complete the 3rd floor from the Abyss Chamber. Those characters does not count. Rule number 2, you can't get the characters that was obtained for free. There was a lot of characters that literally end up attaining for free from events, and also the leeway Shadow Lancer rights when you had to invite one character. So those don't count. 9 times out of 10, 4-star characters will not count on this list. All of it is going to end up 5 stars. And last but not least, standard banner characters will not count on this list. So that's just 4 easy rules. But when I put it on paper and actually tell you guys this, my list came from 10 down to 5 characters that I regret pulling, and 5 characters that I didn't regret pulling. And a lot of them, well, like I say, are 5-star characters. But at the same time, that's a very short list, especially you got all these characters. Now, let's keep in mind, these are characters that I pulled and what I got. Alright, because I don't even have all the characters. I'm literally missing 5. And 1 of them will not come home with me. Why can't I get Jean for 1 day? God damn it. Everyone can get Jean. All the big Twitch streamers can get Jean. I can't fucking get Jean. Why can't I get Jean? I thought Jean was going to be easy. I was wrong. But no, even if I got Jean, she will still not count on the list that are the things that I regret and didn't regret pulling. So let's start off with the ones that I regret. For number 5, I'll bail. I don't know what I was thinking when I was getting Albail. I was just building a Geo family, then later on I just realized that Albail just in my collection in my archive collecting dust. I don't really use them. I also got the sword when we had to do that event when we had to fight off a fake Albail, but it's a rank 3 instead of a rank 5. So literally I got no use of using a blade. But even if I do level up to, let's say, 80 or 90, a lot of times I level up my weapons always 90. Pointless. I have no use of using Albail anyway, shape or form. And a lot of times he just there. Albail is just there in my archives. Number 4 is Venti. Venti, don't even use him. And every time I end up try building him, it'll be another character that is good as Venti. I just end up giving it away. I literally have a arrow for Venti. I gave it to Kale. I literally got a animal set, or the Wanderer. What it was the it was a 4-piece set that will just increase elemental mastery in Callus and bow users attack damage by 35%. And I end up giving it to a whole bunch of characters I literally forgot who has who is very confusing. But at the same time, I never end up using Venti. The only time I do use Venti is that I'm in like at like the very bottom out of cinema, and I probably need to like get to high ground. Venti is literally the high ground cheat code that I will end up using. But at the same time, it is what it is. Alright. Number 3 is Nulu. I regret pulling her. I wasted $200 on Belly Dancer, and it wasn't even worth it. Now, I want to build her up, but at the same time, when Lila came out, she's cryo version of Nulu, but as a tank. So pretty much it just Lila did a more better job. That's it. And I just literally gave up building her up. I'm not going to be building her. The second one is Yinlin. I don't even use her. Yeah, a lot of these characters I don't even use. But the ones I don't use, I don't regret pulling, because a lot of times they're so good. I just don't have time to actually get the materials that I need, because normally my characters ain't strong enough, or if they are strong enough, what are the proper scaling for them? But Yinlin, I regret pulling her. It was just wasting my time. Like, the reason why I pull her, Hydro Mama. Alright, Hydro Mama. You can't say no to that. You can't say fucking no to that. And number 1 is Ayaka. Yes, Ayaka. I regret pulling her. I look at her like, why do you exist? What makes you more useful? It's like, I understand she's cryo. I know she's cryo. She kinda, but girl, hot, and that's it. That all she is. I mean, that's what we all been memeing about, tell you the truth. But at the same time, and I do use her. I did got her all built up as, always build my cryo users as either cryo damage or physical damage. But at the same time, I don't rarely use her often, or rarely. She wasn't that good. She's not that good anymore. So in this section, these are the 5 characters that I did not regret. I was fine with the pools, and I really enjoy playing with these characters 100%. Number 5, I gotta give it to Tartagula, or Child. The reason why, because normally his stats is really good. I do like dual wielders, and normally he was the first dual wielder. We also got a second dual wielder, and we're going to end up with a third dual wielder, and that is Mika. That would be coming in the next version. At the same time, I really don't mind. I like dual wielders, and the best thing about Child is that he will have a 1 level up for normal normal attack for anyone in the group. And that's a good skill to actually hold on to. The fourth one is Ganyu. Ganyu, I worked way too hard for Ganyu, and once used, it was worth it. She's built as the way that it was expecting, and I respect that. I love playing Ganyu, especially from her charge attacks and everything else by that matter. And she was worth it. She was worth it, to tell you the truth. Number 3 had to be Zhongli. Now Zhongli is built as Noel, but not only he doesn't heal, he is a valuable DPS and tank. And normally I like his ability that if you hold on to his elemental skill for a very long time and release, it'll eliminates all geo concept within the field. And that's what I want. I want more characters that just eliminate elemental concept within that field, because eliminate that form above can help a lot in the battlefield. And that's why we always go for Zhongli. He's really good, and I really respect him for that. 100% of the way. Can't deny that. Number 2, Ryan Shogun. When I got Ryan Shogun, I did say I passed. Okay, I'm just, but at the same time, I don't regret pulling Ryan Shogun, because once you build her up right, she is very valuable. Like, there will be some times halfway that I'm going to end up, her elemental burst almost 100,000 electro damage, and she's at level 70 with a high form of crit rate. And I look at like, oh yeah, she's worth it. I don't know if I get her the right build. She's damn worth it. Holy shit. And I kind of like playing with electro characters that does DPS. Yes, like Razor, Sino. They're worth it. They're worth your money. Even though DPS are really goddamn fucking high in this game. And number 1 is Yomi, because 2 reasons. 1, she's a hot girl. Okay, I'm just joking. Well, not joking. I'm very serious. She is worth it, and worth the adventures too, because her level up stats will increase crit rates, and the higher the crit rate, the more damage it will be. Like, you can literally end up with an elemental burst of like 1 million with Yomi and call it a day. Like, she is that powerful. When I was playing as her the first time, like, her stats already was there, from the arrows and everything, from the bow and from the skills and everything else. You know, like Yomi date when you had to like break someone out of prison. Holy shit. Like, I understand that is Ember replacement, but you slaughter Ember. It's like the upgrade version of Ember. That is the goddamn better version of Ember, to tell you the fucking truth. I mean, I don't mean to say about Ember that often, but the truth is, Yomi is a reliable character to actually go among the field, among increased damage, especially pyro damage as well. She's worth it 100% of the time. So anyway, those are my regrets and not regrets of pulling these characters. What are your regrets of pulling these characters, and what are not your regrets of pulling these characters? I'd like to know. And no, you don't have to follow my rules of which characters you regret pulling and what characters you don't regret pulling. Or it can be 4-star, 5-star. It can be from the standard banner. And the reason why I did not include the standard banner is because I always see those characters accidental. Because if you try and get like Klee banner, but you end up with Jean, that's accidental. You didn't mean to get Jean, you meant to get Klee. And it kind of makes sense to just take them out of the rule set of which characters I regret and not regret. But I don't care if you follow these rules. I just want to know which characters you did or didn't regret, and that's it, because that's all the fun it really is. We wasted literally thousands of fucking dollars on fake waifus and husbandos to make us happy in this world, and that what mattered the most. Am I wrong? That what mattered the most. And if you got any questions, sir, please comment down below. I'd like to know your opinion. All right. Well, that's all I got for you, my frozen society. I'll see you next time. Peace.